Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a quick flip of my August Stalogy in my pink B6 Moterm cover. It's like the first week of September already, but today's like the first day that I could really find quiet time, I guess, to film this, and then it'll be a few more days before I can upload it because we live out in the country and a storm knocked our internet down, so it's been like my husband and my kiddo are learning to live without internet. Me too, I guess. It's kind of hard. Like, you don't realize how much you rely on it, even for little things like looking up the weather. Like, I don't turn on the TV, so I use my phone a lot for stuff like that. But yeah, we can't really do that right now. So anyway, I'm still in the B6 half year, actually. And if you guys have watched my videos before, you know that it's an A5 that I cut down to B6 size. Nothing in my pockets have really changed. Just, I have these dividers in here because I set up my fourth quarter B6, but I'll have a separate video on that. I actually forgot it at work over this long weekend, so there's not much going on with it right now. I am still using my loose leaf future log. It's working well. I already have next year's printed and ready to go for my fourth quarter book. Nothing much has changed here, just inbox stuff I need to do, my weekly tasks. So we will get into August. Nothing has changed really from my July setup. Like, everything pretty much is the same, I think, except for colors. Like, I used a lot of pink still, but like the header color I used a blue, but you'll see that in a few minutes. My August was pretty full between shoots and bridal showers and school starting and dance and fire meetings and all the other stuff we had to do. It was busy. Goals, I met pretty much every single goal except getting headshots done for my business, which I've been planning on that for like 2 years, so that's not a big shock. The tasks that I had, I did not get either one of these done. I don't really know why I put them under tasks instead of goals or, on some other list, but they weren't really a priority after I wrote them down, so that didn't really matter. My social media list, I normally fill this out like at the beginning of the month and then I have a plan. This one I kind of just did as it came. I managed to fill up like my entire fall season with photo shoots. So I was a little nervous about promoting myself online a lot because I knew that people would be contacting me about shoots and I wouldn't have a spot for them. So my social media activity on my business actually slowed down some. And it'll be the same for September because basically my September, October, and then half of November is full. Clothes for the month. This has actually been helping a lot. I've gotten new clothes so I can kind of incorporate those. And then we get into my dailies. I'm just going to flip through these, and if I see anything, I'll make a note. But this was my birthday. Nothing really special happened. I had the day off. I made myself a little note, let yourself be treated. So, COVID sucks. My cousin was really, really sick with COVID. Thankfully, he gets to go home today from the hospital, so. I had a fun night the night before this, and then the next day was not so fun. All right. I used some stickers that I had, work from home, and then ordered groceries. I ordered them like last year, and then I just didn't like the way that they looked in my planner. So they've kind of just been sitting. Allison's bridal gift, I didn't want to forget that, so I made sure that I had it where it was going to be noticeable. Some notes that I took at work. So my job, I work at a FMO, which is a financial marketing organization, and so we help financial advisors market their business, and we have a podcast now, so some of these little notes are little nuggets of wisdom, I guess, that come from the podcast. I'm one of the ones that reviews the podcast before it can be released, so I always kind of get things ahead of time, and I really like putting them in my planner because even though they're geared at financial advisors, like it's really good advice for any business or even just little daily life stuff. On this day, I divided it up, so like home or personal stuff versus business stuff, and obviously I didn't get too much done this day. I think this was like a super busy day at work, so. And then sticky notes. I saw a project on TikTok that I wrote down stuff that I would need if I wanted to do it, which I never did. Maybe one day. First day of school. I put some flowers on it to kind of mark that day. My meals for the week. My tracker for the week. I've been putting my trackers on Monday, and then I can just track for that whole week. I know which week it pertains to, so. We had a shrimp boil with some friends. Let's see. This was a doctor's appointment for Reagan. She had been having a fever this whole week, and I had to take her to the doctor twice, but no strep and no COVID, so they gave her antibiotics because she had a rash all over her body, like a strep rash, but it was a mess. It was a long week. So she went to school for 2 days and then missed the next 4. And that's it. So this is my August recap, kind of giving a recap of each. Sorry, that's my wheelchair. I keep hitting the thing. Each area of my life, and then we get into September. So I'll have a separate video on that at the end of the month. I don't really have anything that's any different in my setup. So I will have my 4th quarter book setup video probably, I don't know, maybe sometime in the next couple weeks. I want to get some more decorating done in it. I don't like doing that on camera just because I feel like I'm slow at it and think too much about it. But there's one other thing, I guess 2 other things I wanted to show you. So I know a lot of you use Energel pens, and I found these at Target. I left the rest of them at work, but they come in different colors. Like there's red and pink and orange and blue and green and black. I think that's all. I don't know. Anyway, there's like 10 of them, but they're called the Energel Kuro, maybe. It's got Japanese lettering on the package too. I've only seen them at Target, but they are so good. Like, they write like a regular Energel 0.07, but the barrel is really skinny, which really works well for my fingers because I can't put a lot of pressure on pins. So yeah, if anybody is looking for a new pen to try out, there you go. It's a good one. And also, I was going to show you this. So, I manage my photography business. I also am helping manage my husband's auto body business, social media, and then I have some other projects that I'm helping with, like through our community, where they'll need a community Facebook page, like for information and things like that. So I got this little happy planner as a way to schedule my social media and kind of keep track of where I am with that, because when I put it all in my Stalogy, it was like getting lost, and there was just too much, like everything was everywhere, and I felt like it was getting lost and not done. So this is, I've only had it for a few weeks, but it is working very well. I got this on clearance at Hobby Lobby for like $4 or something. It was like super cheap, and it's actually a July through June planner, so it's like an academic planner, but that works well for me right now because I needed something like now. So I'm gonna flip to September. I didn't put anything in the monthly because like I needed like at least 3 sections for the different pages that I do, and I feel like if I filled this up, it would kind of be a mess too, and I wouldn't have enough room to write each one unless I did them in a different color, which I didn't like. So this is my vertical spread. I actually don't have this all the way filled out yet because I was just kind of testing it to see if it was going to work, and it is. So the top section is going to be the social media for my husband and his brother's auto body shop. They don't have like a very big social media presence at this time for the second shop that my husband runs. I mean, we just bought it like last year, probably. I think it's been like right at a year. So most of the work went into like getting the shop like updated and cleaned and painted and getting it running. And they've been steady with work, so now we can kind of get in a groove on social media. So I'm helping do that with my husband and brother-in-law and sister-in-law. I think they trust me to do that, just because of, you know, where I work and how much social media I've done. And then this second section, sorry if you guys can hear a chainsaw. My husband is outside trying, I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, this is for my photography business. I just put ideas in of stuff that I might want to post about. Like today is Senior Sunday, so I'll post that today. Yesterday I intended on doing like kind of a update about the business, blah blah blah, but we don't have internet, so I might try to do that from my phone. I don't know, like our cell phone signal out here is pretty spotty too, so I don't know if that'll get done. It might just all have to wait till Tuesday. We'll see. This bottom section, so I have probably 3 different things that I could put in this bottom section, but I think I'm going to use it until January for where we live. We need a new jail facility. Like it's not, I'm not going to go all the way into it, but basically it's not an option. Like we have to have a new jail because the jail and sheriff's facility that we have is just not viable anymore. Like there's black mold and we have lawsuits and we have like all this stuff, you know, like we can't handle the amount of people. Anyway, so we are forming kind of a community group to get the facts out there about it. So I'm going to use this section for that. There's a lot of misinformation out there about it, about taxes and where we're going to pay for it and blah, blah, blah. And like, I just want to make sure that the correct information is out in the community. That way people can vote on informed, you know, topics and not hearsay or what they assume. And yeah, so this section will be for that. We vote in January as a community, so once January comes around, I will be able to pick one of my other areas to schedule social media in. I think that's it. If you guys have any questions on this or my Stalogy, just give me a comment, or you can find me on Instagram at Carrie L Sunday Plans. My personal account is Carrie L Sunday, so there's different stuff on each account. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a good Labor Day and a long weekend, and have a great week. Bye.